and close the casket. Thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting.
What's up, it's your boy Paulie. Welcome back to the channel. You can tell by the title exactly what we getting into today. You can tell by the title. Listen, this is Tom MacDonald. All right, here we go. This is Tom MacDonald. The devil is a Democrat. So, I'm not gonna do.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No boys.
Here we go, Paulie. You about to do it. I'm not gonna do what I've done in the last two Tom MacDonald videos. They're done. They've been done for over a week. And I haven't dropped them because I was talking entirely too much.
My God, who the hell cares?
What somebody could easily say is, yo, Paulie, you obviously edit your videos. You put like little funny clips in there and things like that. You could easily just edit that out.
No, God, please, no.
You just edit out your long rambles.
Okay.
But I have a fight within myself with leave it in, and people are like, yo, you're wilding. It shouldn't be a 50-minute video. You're talking for entirely too long. I also struggle with me cutting those parts out, and maybe, just maybe, one person need to hear something that I had to say. So that's what I came to the conclusion of, that I am going to leave the rambles in. But I am going to try not to ramble so much because it almost takes away from the music. And we're also going to get into some other stuff from Tom MacDonald that is not political, even though I rock with the political stuff. But it turns into long rants, and I can't, not rants, but it turns into long ramble sessions. It turns into long ramble sessions, and I cannot enjoy the music like I really want to. I want to be able to turn on a track, even the stuff that is more political. I want to be able to turn it on and enjoy it first, and then have the conversation later. Like White Boys, featuring Calhoun. I enjoyed the song, but I didn't express on video how much I enjoyed the song. Like, to the point where I want to go back and actually like just vibe and listen to it because I like the track. Same with White Boy. I felt like I was trying to make so much of a point about the song when I'm just like, let me just say, let me give more detail on the song. So yeah, this is called The Devil is a... What the fuck? This is called The Devil is a Democrat. It just dropped 44 minutes ago, so I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but it's fresh off the press. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be, but we gonna just see. Shout out to Tom MacDonald, that's my guy. I got some more stuff from him. I actually was gonna react to a totally different track right now, but I saw that this dropped. It's 12:43, so this dropped 12 my time. I think originally it dropped 9 wherever Tom is. So yeah, Paulie, stop talking because you're about to do the same thing that you always say you don't want to do. So if you enjoyed this video, please go down into the pinned comment. Check out an up-and-coming artist or entertainer's reaction or music review. It really does help the channel. They love it when people go over and check out their music for the first time, whether you like it, whether you don't like it. All I ask is that you give some positive feedback. And just, if it's something that you're not used to hearing or you don't like hearing, just give them some tips on what they can do to convert you to some sort of a supporter of their music. So if you say, hey, I like that you do this, you should do more of that. Or, have you ever tried this? Or have you ever tried that? Give them your own positive critique on how they can become better. And if you just rock with it, cool. Put the music on your playlist. Go over, tell them Paulie sent you and all that good kind of stuff. Paulie, stop talking. Let's see what bro has to say. Unapologetic Tom has entered the chat. The views is going up on his show, crazy. I see him just flipping. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got going on. I gotta let y'all know I am not political at all. I'm not political. I watch it because I do something totally different. I'm looking for the codes and what they talking about. I'm listening to the double talk. I'm doing stuff like that. I said double talk, not devil talk. Double talk. Double speak and all those kind of things, but I don't watch it for the same reason that other people watch it. I don't. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So let's get into it.
The propaganda is on every channel. They think we stupid like the truth is just too hard to handle. Put on your camo, it's a culture war and load the ammo. They want Antifa ruling everything like it's Seattle. And they want anyone who's fighting to be dead and canceled. They want rainbows in the classrooms and 15 different bathrooms and white guys that hate black dudes. They want war, they don't want peace. They want...
You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta relax, bro. You gotta chill. 22 seconds in, my guy. You have to relax. Bro be saying the quiet parts out loud. He be so loud. Like loud. He don't even care. Like it make you want to be like shh. But that's the old way. I don't be feeling like I want to shh. But for him, I'll be like shh. Like. But it's good to see other people talking. Let me just play. Let me just,
The propaganda is on every channel. They think we stupid like the truth is just too hard to handle. Put on your camo, it's a culture war and load the ammo. They want Antifa ruling everything like it's Seattle. And they want anyone who's fighting to be dead and canceled. They want rainbows in the classrooms and 15 different bathrooms and white guys that hate black dudes. They want war, they don't want peace. They want fentanyl in our streets. They want borders to be weak. I swear the devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different. They get celebrities to do they talking. They get mansions while they cram us all into apartments. Tell us it's cool to stay in school and then make you retarded. If you ain't liberal, then they treat you like you human garbage. If you speak up, then you a target. They want their voice through an amplifier. Violence and our flag on fire. No voter ID required. They want war, they don't want peace. They want defund the police. They want you surrounded by screens. The devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat. That's a fact, that's the truth. Look how bad that it gets when it's blue. The devil is a Democrat. That's a rap, it ain't news. And the way they treat America is proof. I swear the devil lives in California, $100 bills. He knows everyone in Hollywood and parties in the hills. Give you everything you ever wanted, plus a couple mil for your soul and your vote. It's a deal. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that, they say that. They love America, we know it ain't that. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching. Y'all are tripping, I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that, they say that. They love America, we know it ain't that. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching. Y'all are tripping, I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat.
Shout out to Nova Rockefeller on the music video. Yo. I'm not going to do the extra. He said everything that needed to be said. Now, do I feel like the devil is a Democrat? Left wing, right wing, same bird. That's how I feel. That's how I felt for a very long time. But I get exactly what he's doing and why he's doing it. It makes logical sense in my head. He's trying to make a point, and it's a very clear point, and it makes sense to me. Because people will make it seem like things were so great when it was like this. And anybody with two eyes will look and see all the stuff that was going on when these people over here was doing whatever they was doing. And then it switches to a different side and they say, oh, this is so much worse. It's not. It's like, what are you talking about? You forgot all the stuff that happened over here. I can see. I remember. I can't forget it. So all the people that are making it seem like, oh, it was all unicorns and rainbows when it was this over here, it literally was. Like, it literally was. And that's the problem. That's the issue. You know. And I personally feel like people should be able to worship under their own vine and fig tree, and whatever makes them happy, as long as they're not harming anybody else. But unfortunately, that's not what went on. It was actually harming other people. You were allowing people to make decisions, and it's decisions that at a high rate they didn't want that decision anymore, and they weren't able to switch. It's like you're allowing switching to happen, and then they can't switch back, and then it causes like another thing to happen where they take themselves out of here because they thought they wanted something but they didn't, and it was a whole agenda behind it. In GTA. Don't they say that on Twitch? In GTA? Okay, anyway. Shout out to bro. He was on his joint chatting. No lies detected, you feel me? The name of the track right here is definitely clickbaity, rage baity for certain groups of people. And those groups of people are literally not going to click on this video. They're going to take this and they're just going to take the title and run with it. And that's the funniest part. That's the best part, because when you listen to it and you actually take in what it said, you'll notice all the people who didn't listen to it. It's so funny. It's like I see news articles and people will repost them and have these long rants about the news article. And me being a nosy person I am, I'll click the news article and you automatically know that the person didn't take even 2 seconds to read the article, because whether the article is true, false, whatever it is, what they said in their repost, in their caption, just goes with whatever the title said. And titles can be clickbait. Titles can be, you know, sound one way, but they're another. What do we say? Don't judge a book by its cover. You actually got to open the book and read it. So yeah, bro was on this joint chatting. The flow was on a bean. Instrumental was on a bean. Like I said, I rock with bro's music heavy. When he goes political, you got to have the political conversation, whether you want to or not. It just brings out, like, you could be like, that song's fire, but he's also not wrong. So yeah, you could tell where Tom leans as far as his political views. Me personally, I don't care. Again, like I said before, I'm not political. I honestly don't care one way or another what you decide to be, as long as you have logical common sense with whatever you're believing in or whatever you're supporting. So I can tell, not even I can tell, there's people that I know that are diehard Republicans. Diehard. But we have a lot of the same logical belief systems. Let me stop this. So if you see something on the Republican side that seems extremely off, they'll speak on it and say, nah, I don't know what that's a load of crap. I don't know what they got going on. I know some diehard Democrats that have that logical sense of thinking where they agree with some of the stuff that pretty much anybody would agree on when it comes to what the Democrats are talking about. But the sideways stuff they do, they're like, oh, nah, I don't rock with that. So shout out to the people, honestly and truly, that are picking a side and they're going with whatever morals and values they can pick from whatever side they're on when it comes to the blue and the red. Because again, some people are just trying their best to pick the lesser of what people will call the lesser of two evils. I can't be mad at that. I'm personally playing the game where I'm not playing the game. Let me say that again. I'm playing a game where I'm opting out and deciding not to play the game. And All I'm focusing on is where we can lead ourselves next as a collective. Because as long as politics is around, it's going to be what it's going to be. I look for the codes within the speeches and the things that occur in the political arena. I watch it for that purpose because everything has a code in it. Even this music video has a code in it. Why did he have the black and red? You know, that's a code. That's a symbol. He did it for a reason. Why is he wearing all white? Why is he standing on a red platform? You know, it's a code in it. It means something. So he's proving a point, not just with his words, but also with the symbolism behind it. A lot of times people hear symbolism like, oh God, symbolism, no, you know, it just means that there's an extra message when you pull back that onion peel and there's something else there. It's almost like, okay, well, why do you wear those shoes? Okay, they white Air Ones, and people rocking them white Air Ones. I need some white lows myself. Matter of fact, if y'all made it to this point in the video, and for me, I did way less rambling than I used to. I'm looking at the time. A lot less rambling than I usually do. I'm going to do something special. Drop your Cash App down below, and I am going to. This is the only video I'm going to do it in. I am going to request $100 for anybody who drops their Cash App to grab myself a pair of white lows.
Boy, if you don't...
That's it in this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. More videos on the way. I may drop this. No, those other 2 videos are done. So I want to get this out today, though. I gotta see. I want to drop this for sure today. So maybe I'll drop all 3 today. So please excuse all the rambling I did in those videos. I put timestamps in because I was sick of myself. I really was. I'm like, yo, Paulie, it's no way you ran this track back twice and then you rambled for another 7 minutes at the end. But it is what it is. Maybe there's a message in the rambles that somebody could get, and maybe it's not. And then, again, you'll have timestamps to skip it because people, for some reason, don't know how to, like skip, which it is what it is. So, like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Go over, if you haven't checked out this video on your own, don't just read the title of it. Actually go check it out, even though we just checked it out on the channel just now. So, but yeah, if you want to go check it out on your own, go do that. Give it a fair shake before you start, you know, assuming it's something. So yeah, I'm into here. Like, comment, and subscribe. I already said that. Love y'all so much. See y'all next time. Shout out to the Hangover gang, by the way. Gotta shout y'all out, man. Y'all be going. Yo, y'all definitely one of them ones. Majority of the Hangover gang is extremely positive. They understand where bro is coming from. They're not all diluted in like the cloudiness that some other people go through. So I definitely had to give a special shout out to the Hangover gang. Shout out to the Ramble gang, and shout out to the Ladder gang, because guess what? Some people pulled up here starting off as just Hangover gang, and when you leave, I feel like I said gang wrong. Some people pulled up just Hangover gang, and when you leave, when you left, you say, you know what? I rock with Paulie. I'm Ladder gang and Ramble gang as well. So shout out to all of y'all. Love y'all so much. See y'all next time. Let me know also. Let me know what you want me to react to next. Why did I do that? Paulie, cut that part out where you went whoo. Okay, cut that part out. Let me know what you want me to react to next from Tom MacDonald. We're gonna get Nova Rockefeller on the channel very, very soon. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. See y'all next time.
Gonna close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting. Couple shots hit him, lay him out in chalk. Shot him in the mouth, that was for the talk. Saying it's my time, got me checking on the clock. Where you get that attitude, I got it from the block. They be talking tough.